There's no such thing as a small disaster. So when you call 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota, we come prepared to restore your life back to normal. From burst pipes to unexpected mold discoveries or fire damage, when things couldn't be worse, we come to you with our best. With empathy, local expertise, and a truck full of seriously powerful equipment. 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota. Restoring what matters most. 701-670-2022.
Hello and a happy Tuesday to you. This is First Alert Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Russ Thomas. Hope you're having a great day. We've seen some sun. Other times we've seen cloud cover. Generally speaking, a partly to mostly cloudy day. Temperatures started off, at least for this time of year, on the mild side. They have actually been cooling as expected throughout the day. Strong northwest wind driving in colder temperatures from Canada. The expectation is tomorrow is going to be colder overall, but we're not going to have the winds that we have out there today, so it'll actually feel a little bit warmer. A lot of bouncing around with our temperatures in the days to come. We're going to go ahead and pop up full screen for you what we have. And again, you can see those cameras whipping around now out of the northwest as we look at our Dakota Magic camera. A little bit of sunshine coming down. Otherwise, again, a mostly cloudy sky. As we look at our temperatures right now, 19 degrees in Fargo. You can see 12 Langdon, 12 in Hellock. Now, earlier in the morning hours, we had temperatures in the 20s, even in the 30s in some of our areas of southeast North Dakota. Now you can see we're in the upper teens to lower 20s. Then you head farther north, and we've got 10 Roseau, 11 Thief River, 13 for Baudette and Bemidji, 12 in Hellock and in Langdon. Here's what we're watching. Wednesday and Thursday, isolated snow chances. Now, I do think we're going to see some sunshine. In fact, despite that kind of cloudy look there, I do believe we'll have more sun than clouds during the afternoon. Temperatures will also be rising. On Friday, it's going to be very windy, more so I think than today. Temperatures are going to be on the mild side, so we go chilly tomorrow, then Thursday and Friday warmer, and then for the weekend, cold air returns, but it is going to stay dry. And I think a couple themes here as we move into this forecast is that by and large over the next 11 plus days our temperatures are going to be above average. However, there are about 3 days where it's going to be below average, and those days are going to be very cold, well below average. And again, I say unfortunately, the weekend will be dry, but in terms of our colder temperatures, it does look like Saturday and Sunday will be 2 of those 3 days coming up where it is going to be very cold. Look at our first alert forecast here, and we're going to walk our way through the evening hours. Could see a couple snowflakes hanging around the region. You're also going to see those colder numbers single digits in our northernmost locations there, including a 5 in Roseau, 7 Rolla, and in Baudette. Tomorrow morning, very, very cold for all areas. And in fact, you take a look at our northern areas, basically northern half of the region, we're seeing temperatures below 0 to about at 0. That includes at 9 below. Coldest numbers there, Roseau and Langdon. 3 below Grand Forks, 3 above in Fargo. Getting a little farther south and east, we've got lows still in the single digits, but as warm as 8 Sisseton, 7 Ellendale and Higginson. So no matter where you're at, it is going to be very, very cold, just a little more frigid in those northernmost areas. Moving to tomorrow afternoon, couple snowflakes in southeast North Dakota. Otherwise, we'll look at our numbers. They start to rise there. You can see anywhere from single digits all the way to 20s. 20 Lisbon, 19 Hankinson, 18 in Valley City. Tomorrow afternoon, a little colder. Detroit Lakes coming in at 11. But one thing we're going to see, those temperatures overall staying mild and, in fact, warming up between Wednesday night and Thursday. Could see a few snowflakes. In fact, I think it's likely in our Lake of the Woods, our northernmost areas there, as you can see, Baudette, Roseau, Bemidji, perhaps down as far south as Thief River, as far west as Hellock, looking at light snow showers. Not really expecting much of any accumulation, maybe an inch in our northernmost locations. I think that's about it. Most areas, Wednesday night and Thursday, stay dry. That south wind is going to help drive up our temperatures as we head into your Thursday. You can see at noon, we're already in the 20s all the way to 40. In Sisseton, we're going to see Fargo's number missing there, but we're going to see a high of about 40 on Thursday afternoon in Fargo. Lots of sunshine, really pretty day on Friday, and again, those temperatures warm very nicely. So tomorrow morning, you got single digits above to single digits below 0. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see our numbers single digits to low 20s. We will get sunshine. You go far enough west, I think a little more cloud cover, still mostly cloudy, but you get out Red River Valley, Minnesota, we are looking mostly sunny. So you look at our highs tomorrow, and then I'm going to jump ahead here in just a second to Thursday. Notice the improvement here. We've got 30s, 40s, 40 expected in Fargo under a mostly sunny to sunny sky. 42 Lisbon, 38 Valley City. So not only do we have the sun on Thursday and mild temperatures for this time of year, well above average in most areas, but it's going to be relatively calm. We'll see a light breeze out of the west, but we're talking maybe 5, 10, maybe gusting to 15 miles per hour, so a relatively calm day for our region. Now we jump into Friday. Wind gust. That's going to be the big story. Temperatures are going to be on the mild side again. We'll see 30s and a few 40s. But that's going to come with very windy conditions. As we get into the afternoon hours, winds start to turn out of the northwest. Why do we have these strong winds? A cold front is moving through the region. Noon, we're looking at wind gusts 30, 45, maybe even 45 plus in some locations. Again, driving in colder air. By the time we get to late on Friday, those temperatures do start to drop, and that's going to lead to a very cold weekend across the region. What about those temperatures? Take a look. For Fargo, Saturday, 4, so we go all the way from a high of about 39, 38 in Fargo on Friday to a high of 10 on Saturday after starting at 4. We'll go partly sunny on Sunday, 3 below 17, and wouldn't you know it, once we get past that, we start to warm things up again. Do want to show you, first of all, precip chances from the 28th, which is this coming Saturday, through next Friday, March the 6th. And you can see right now, a few isolated snow showers on Tuesday, potentially widely scattered Thursday, then back to isolated next Friday. So by and large, we're looking at drier conditions, even those opportunities where we do have the potential for a little bit of a mix or a little bit of snow. It's not going to amount to much. In fact, very little accumulation expected. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, leaning above average March 2nd through 6th, so some good news there. And then we look at the 4th through the 10th. Even more likely, we are going to be above average. So we start looking at what that means for us in the overall picture as we look at our 11-day planner. Got plenty of snow on the ground in most locations, but we're not adding a lot of snow over the next 11 days. In fact, very little snow as far as accumulating snow during that window. We have 3 days here that stand out as very cold. Tomorrow, then Saturday, Sunday, 10 and 17. Otherwise, every day our temperatures are above average, some days well above average, including Thursday, Friday. Then again next week, right at to just above freezing. By Friday, 40. Saturday, 37. So most days we're going well above the average and above freezing. We're going to see sunny conditions more so than cloudy most days. We'll go partly cloudy to mostly sunny most days, not every day. And with that combination of the sun, of those temperatures being warmer than average, again, that means we're going to see some melting once again. Some areas it's going to take a little time to melt because, again, it has been, we did see quite a bit of snow last week, but we're going to see that melting process begin. And overall, as you just take a look at the next 11 days, we are starting to see that trend that we typically see about this time of year every year, and that is our warmer temperatures trying to push into our region from the south. We've got those colder temperatures trying to hang on from the north, and we tend to be a little bit of a battleground in our region, in particular as we get into March and then again early April. Eventually, we know the warm air starts to win out. Meanwhile, from now through early April, really becomes kind of a back and forth. So we have some warmer than average, we have some colder than average, and we look ahead. I expect that's what we'll continue to see as we head through the month of March again and into early April. In the meantime, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening. It is going to be cold out there. It's going to be cold again tomorrow, not as windy though, and then we'll warm things up. This weather update has been brought to you by 1-800 Damage of North Dakota. Again, hope you have a great evening.
There's no such thing as a small disaster. So when you call 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota, we come prepared to restore your life back to normal. From burst pipes to unexpected mold discoveries or fire damage, when things couldn't be worse, we come to you with our best. With empathy, local expertise, and a truck full of seriously powerful equipment. 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota. Restoring what matters most. 701-670-2022.